Late at night or broad daylight, she's bringing the truth into the fight. Shining a light where the shadows creep, for the lost, the stolen, the ones who will weep. She won't turn away, she won't back down, even when the loony clowns come round. Threats don't shake her, lies don't win. She stands for justice, right till the end. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Chase fame, some chase views, but she fights for those with nothing to lose. For the kids who vanish without a trace, she won't stop till she cracks the case. They try to silence, they try to scare, but truth don't break and she's still there, calling out monsters, showing their game. Justice comes when you speak their name. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kid true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Need a voice, kids stand strong. She makes the choice for victims gone, for those in need. She's fighting hard, she won't concede. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the
What up, my people? What's good? What's good? So I hate the delay. The delay drives me nuts. It's like 30 seconds. I hate it. Hey, Misty, how you doing? Melissa from the bushes. Thank you for joining. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're going to start with Katie Proudfoot. I have a problem with somebody on TikTok. Blank screen, if you're around, you can clip this and put it on TikTok, because I will be clipping this also. I got a problem with somebody. Who else is going to stick up for him, right? All these haters out there, they don't even know what they're talking about. Let me see something. That's right. I cover it because there's sick people in the world. Oh my God, look at how fat I am. Hi. Go down here. All right, let's go. Going to TikTok right now. All right, here we go. Hold up. Oh my God, you guys. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, let's go back there. Sorry. I gotta get something. Hold on. Why can't I see? Oh my god, my eyes are so bad I can't see right now. All right. Look at this shit. Look at these people on TikTok. I mean, actually, they're everywhere. They're stalking Katie. Okay, this person goes recognize in crime. The big mouth here. So let's listen. Oh, shoot, I got to get my headphones on. My bad. I really need to get my shit together today, don't I? Oh, that hurt. Hold on a minute. Oh my God. Jesus. Now, people, let me start over. This is Katie Proudfoot. There's a lady here on TikTok. Actually, there's a lot of them, but this one here is the cockiest, so I will start with her. Her name is Recognize in Crime. You better recognize. All right. So what they do here, they follow Katie Proudfoot around. If you guys don't know who Katie Proudfoot is, she is the mother of missing Sebastian. Okay, Rogers. He went missing 2 years ago. They don't think that she can have a life and she should do things. Okay. So here they are stalking her. It's been endless. Look at this shit.
Sorry, y'all. I was in bed laying here scrolling.
Yeah, and I have something to say to you, lady.
And saw that a good follower of ours.
You mean a stalker?
Who lives out there in Tennessee, in the area of where Sebastian Rogers went missing. She happened to catch this video today and photos of
Catch. Oh my God. Katie went and did something for herself. Oh my God. So you think 2 years she should be in her bed crying or whatever it may be. You know what? You do not live with her. You do not know what she knows. You are no better at all. You are not an investigator. You got the FBI. You got law enforcement, right? They know what's up. And if they think that she is a person of interest, don't you think they'd be following her? You people ruined this case.
this Katie Proudfoot.
That's right.
Sneaking off to Gallatin, Tennessee to go to the nail salon.
Who the F do you think you are? Look at her. Look at that attitude. Sneaking off. Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
Katie seems to do a lot of what she wants for herself, don't she?
Damn right. Self-care.
I think she did that before Sebastian disappeared, and clearly.
Why? Do you know her? Do you live by her? But you know what? It's none of your damn business what she does.
It didn't faze her when he did disappear, because she's still, we saw.
Why? Were you in her home and know how she feels?
Videos of them out at the Harley Davidson shop. We saw them
Yep.
out camping.
Yep.
We saw them out to dinner. Nothing stops her. Nothing. The only thing that stops her is when it's time to go search for her son. And she still has not run into that danger. Right? She still hasn't run.
You are so stupid. Have you ever had a missing child? Have you ever had a missing child?
Towards danger. Running towards finding her son, no matter what it takes, no matter where she's got to go, no matter where she has to search. If my child was missing, I'd be kicking in everybody's door in Hendersonville,
Oh, shut up. You have no idea what you'd be doing.
Tennessee. I will be kicking in doors, okay? I will be on your property, whether or not you want me there, okay? Because I'm going to search for my child, goddammit. No, not Katie Proudfoot. She runs towards everything else except searching for her child. Her child, who's almost going to be missing.
You guys, can you imagine having people like this every day doing this and talking about you like this? Why aren't you talking about Sebastian? Talk about Sebastian, not his mom. Okay, if you're so, worried about Sebastian, do you think Sebastian would like how you're talking about his mother? Crazy lady.
In 2 years.
Ooh.
2 whole years. Katie, where's your son? When are you going to start running towards the danger? Okay? Because a real mother runs towards danger, not away. Katie, you've been running
Oh, shut up.
away since day one.
I mean, these people, low IQ around here, I'm telling you.
Since day one. Nails ain't important, baby girl. How you look right now ain't important, baby girl.
Look at how you look right now. Looks like you need to go to the dentist.
Finding your child is what's important. I would be out here looking like a straight bum. Y'all think I look bummy sometimes? Like, because I'm just here lounging sometimes. Like, I would be looking like that 24/7 till my child came home. 24/7. For real. Ain't no getting my hair done. Ain't no getting my nails done.
How the F do you know that? Okay, I can't compare with a missing child, but I can compare losing a child. Okay? You have to move on with your life, not to, my daughter's in my head constant, right? But you have to do things, all right? You have to continue with life. Low IQ.
Ain't no I don't want to be seen in public unless I'm seen out there searching for my child with the public next to me. Anyway, thought y'all might like to see these. I know I'll probably catch some flack for sharing that up, but whatever. Thank you so much to our follower who
Okay, let me tell you something about this lady here. Hey, lady, if you're psychic, okay, why haven't you told people where Sebastian is? Okay? You're supposed to be psychic. Why haven't you found Sebastian? And look at all these crazy people and their comments in here, you guys. I'm sorry. I had to do this. I had to. It makes me sick. Did she delete my comment? Oh my God. Who's going to read that? She deleted my comment. Oh, of course. Of course you did. Jesus, get a life. Low IQ people, I'm telling you. Low IQ people. Oh my God, people are talking. Something's going on with my phone. Oh my God, you people are talking to me. Something's going on with my phone. Hold on. I thought nobody was here. It's not showing me chat. Holy crap. Let me look. Okay, got this one working now. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So I'm going to be on her ass, okay? Because she's got a big mouth. Well, I got a bigger one. She's got a YouTube. Please, people, do not sub up to her. Please. Do not. But I'm going to show you. I mean, we don't need these kind of people in true crime. Okay? What's that name again? I'm going to show you guys something. Hold on. In crime. Okay, look at this thing. You guys, this is funny. I'm going to be on her ass. Here's her YouTube. Check this out. So she's supposed to be psychic. All right, she's a psychic medium. However, she has not found Sebastian. Okay, she's a psychic medium. Insight. True crime insight enthusiasts. We take deep dives into true crime, spreading awareness on missing. Okay, look at it. You get out of true crime. You don't. No, we don't want your kind. Okay, and you're a fake psychic, because if you're psychic, you would have found Sebastian by now, lady. And go to the dentist. Okay, that's enough now. All right. Let me look at these comments here. Sorry, I had to. Yeah, good. How are you? I hope Blank Screen clips that, because I'm going to clip it and I'm going to take her. If you say you're an advocate or whatever for missing people, no, you're not. Not when you're doing that to families. You have no idea. You are not living that life until law enforcement says otherwise, right? That's a responsible way, not going to stalking and following the mother around. You people are sick. All right. Excuse me. Let's check in on what's going on in Nancy's case, Guthrie, that 87-year-old grandma. So this is what Fox News has to say.
Hi, Brian. And as we head into day 5 since Nancy Guthrie was last seen, law enforcement continues to say there is still no credible information to indicate that this was a targeted incident, and they have not yet given details on what led investigators to return to Nancy Guthrie's home late in the day on Wednesday. Federal and local authorities came back to the scene, which they had previously cleared, to cordon it off with police tape while they searched the property once again. Agents could be seen tracing the back of the home and also the garage. Before their arrival, the Pima County Sheriff's Department released a statement saying detectives did have follow-up work to do. Law enforcement was also seen at Savannah Guthrie's sister Annie's house. The family is believed to be gathered there. It's possible agents assisted the Guthrie children in making that video that they released last night. NBC News reports sources tell them Guthrie's pacemaker appeared to be disconnected from its monitoring app early in the morning on Sunday. The Sheriff's Department, in a statement on Tuesday, saying, "We have not released specific timeframes related to this device. As previously stated, investigators are working to review any available data that may assist in this investigation." The Sheriff's Department is also attempting to knock down rumors and reports. They have
Yeah, I know. I was trying to fix things here. Everything came unmuted. Unplugged. Everything came unplugged. I'm trying to fix it. I think I fixed it. All right, here we go.
that they have identified a potential suspect. The department says that's not true, adding unverified accusations or false information is irresponsible and does not assist.
That's true. It's irresponsible. You people accusing the son-in-law before law enforcement has said anything, right? And if you did say it, you did have inside information, you're sharing it with the world. Shame on you. Ashley Banfield She's in the Jeffrey Epstein files, by the way. Okay. We can read what she wrote in the files. Okay. They're lying. Once the FBI, you know this. What? I don't mean it like that. You know, once FBI gets involved, they just shut their mouth until, they have an arrest.
The investigation, reiterating they do not have a suspect or person of interest. And last night, hundreds of people gathered for a candlelight vigil at a local church to offer prayers and support for Nancy's family and her safe return. The FBI Director Kash Patel is expected to arrive in Tucson, Arizona at some time to assist in this, or rather lead this investigation. We're also expecting a news conference later this afternoon for an update on the investigation. Back to all of you.
Okay, thank you, Alicia.
Thanks, Alicia.
Let's bring in Paul Morrow, Fox News contributor, retired NYPD inspector. Paul, we were just talking, saying, any chance she had a car there? Is her car missing? Do we know maybe how she ended up?
I recall seeing a white car in the driveway, and I think maybe that was hers.
Leaving the house?
Well, we don't know that now, and that information has not been released to my knowledge, whether or not she had a car. But that said, we know that she wasn't very ambulatory and that she couldn't walk very far. So even were she to have had a car, you have to assume she would need help to do shopping, to get herself in and out of, let's say, a doctor's office, things like that. So it does argue that there was probably a good amount of help that she.
Okay, I know the he said, she said thing. There's no way I would have my mother living in a compound like this, okay? Dark, right? Look at how huge it is. And by herself.
Was getting in and out of her house, and that certainly is going to be a pinch point that the detectives are going to be focusing on as they try to figure out who was familiar enough with the house to do what they did, stay out of sight of the cameras, remove the cameras, and potentially, as you say, maybe avoid leaving, let's say, footprints or tire tracks, because almost certainly a car was involved here. And if you can get fresh tracks off of tires, which, this is not New York City where it's all asphalt. You have sort of desert dust here, so to speak, and you could probably get very good tracks. So in that case, you could try to narrow down at least the size of the car. Was it a truck? Because the vehicle, I think, here is going to be a potentially important thing if they can narrow it down.
But Paul, what about the breaking news, though, about them removing the monitoring device, the pacemaker, from the app? So you got a better timeline now that investigators can work with, because the person that removed the device is probably the person that's responsible for this. But it also tells us that they didn't want her tracked, which means that she may be alive.
Right. I mean, I would agree with that. And that certainly seems to be first blush. We don't know how much the person knew about her medical condition, et cetera. But if the reporting is accurate, what it does do is it gives you a really pretty close estimation of when she was removed from the home, leaving the phone there. My understanding is the way it works is the following. The pacemaker emits a low energy signal that connects to either your watch or the phone. And once you are out of range of that, it's not connecting anymore. The pacemaker itself doesn't have the energy to connect, let's say, to a cell tower. So once you're out of range of the phone or the watch, which are interconnected in the Apple system, then you're not going to get that signal anymore. Now, let's be clear. That doesn't mean the pacemaker stops working. Right. It continues to work. It just doesn't signal to the phone. And so as a result, you can't track it.
So, Paul, if I put you in that press conference today, knowing what you know and with the experience that you have, what question could you ask that would get an answer?
Well, the first thing I would ask is, what's the status on the cameras? Because they've already said that it didn't feed, the cameras that she had did not feed up to a cloud. Fair enough. But where did they feed to? Are the cameras themselves missing? I'd also like to know, what is the indications of when the cameras were taken? Can they track when the cameras were removed? Does it look like there's weathering after the camera?
This is crazy, you guys. This don't make sense. Let's see. Who comes on here and talks? Who is this?
pleading for proof of life amid reports of a possible ransom note. Let's bring in Abel Pena, a director of Project Absentee and a retired FBI special agent with extensive experience in kidnapping. Special agent, thanks so much for joining the program. Abel, take me to the breaking news of the pacemaker and the loss of connection. What can we learn, law enforcement learn from that?
Well, simply that the pacemaker, it's not a beacon or a tracking device. Okay, that's the short answer. It doesn't help law enforcement. Now, the good news is it's like a Bluetooth device. It does emit a signal. It's for the Apple Watch that she has. But the pacemaker continues to work. It continues to run. So there's no issues there. But unfortunately, it doesn't cause any. The signal that's out there doesn't put out there. There's no issue of triangulation. They can't triangulate. They can't. It's no continuous signal that police can broadcast or anything like that. So it's good that she's got the pacemaker. It's operational. But unfortunately for law enforcement, it doesn't serve as any kind of tracking device at all.
Do you think this helps in any way of lowering or limiting the pool of people that you're now investigating?
I think that's a good question. I think what law enforcement is probably doing is they're going back. I know they went back and they went back to the house to. Perhaps there was new evidence that they uncovered. They went back there. They looked at they may have recanvassed, re-interviewed. Maybe there were some inconsistent statements that were out there that they had to clear up. It's routine, especially when new evidence surfaces, and sometimes the case takes a different direction. And so they have to go back and re-interview and just kind of nail down those statements. So that way the timeline, they can fit the timeline in and really just determine exactly when Ms. Guthrie disappeared.
Abel, can you speak to the statement that was crafted by the family yesterday, and then finally speaking directly to what they believe, and I think the Bureau suspects maybe a hostage situation, and the words they use there?
Well, I think it's very important because the FBI, we have the behavioral analysis unit, we have the crisis negotiation unit, and those units are very important because what they do is they help the families craft the statement that they put out, and they have to be very carefully worded, not to incite any problems with the abductor. And what they're trying to do is carefully craft it where there's perhaps less emotion and more direction. Now, again, the abductor kind of has the upper hand. He's conveyed the note. From what I understand, it was a message sent to TMZ and to a local station out there. But I think it's very important that the family stay connected. What's also important is that the law enforcement is going to direct them not to take matters in their own hands, not to meet with anybody, because there are a lot of scams going on. There could be a hoax. So that's very important that the family stay connected with law enforcement, that they continue to engage them and be directed by what law enforcement tells them to do. And again, they cannot take any unilateral action to meet with anybody, to pay anybody out. Again, it's just
I have no idea. I never heard that. Did he talk about that? Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I didn't hear that.
Cooperation between law enforcement and the family at this point.
And as you know all too well, Abel, in these situations, when time is happening, it's when family rightfully start to get frustrated when they don't have all the answers. That's why it's so critical to stay in contact. And I know Sam Vanna has been working with law enforcement for years and knows this process all too well, but it's different when you're a victim. Abel Pena, thanks so much for joining the program this morning.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here.
There we go. There's that. Okay.
Meanwhile, let's bring in Chad.
Let me go to the live feed. Where is it? Look at how creepy that is, you guys. Just listen to that wind. That sounds kind of creepy, you guys. Oops, let me read your comment. I just saw this morning on some news post. I was wondering, oh, I don't know. Okay. Speaking of that, the news line, we're going to get into, oh, who's that? Oh, hold on. We need to be nosy. Oh. It's just people just driving by, being nosy. Okay, you guys, this is what I think. I think she's not around. I think she has passed, sadly. Okay, now let's get into Jeffrey Epstein. And by the way, they have a lot of lookers this morning. Yeah, I bet. I would be one of those lookers also. Let me show you guys something. Let's talk about Ashley Banfield. Hold on a minute. I got to get it. Let's talk about Ashley Banfield. Hold on, please. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, everybody. Ashley Banfield is in the Epstein files, right? There's so many files, you guys. I'm telling you. This is what I want to say about this. Like conspiracy theories and all that. People believe it. All this icky stuff is like becoming real. These people are sick. Okay, so here's Ashley's in the email. Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. Peggy, here's Ashley right here. Ashley, December 4th, 2012 at 7:08 p.m. To Peggy Siegel, subject, stuck in office. Then she says, and late for Matt Damon premiere tonight. Won't make the movie, but may try for the party, if that's still okay. And is your friend Jeffrey still single? You guys, Ashley, even after you know what he did? XO, Ash. Oh, Ashley. How about that? You think that? Yeah, because it's crazy because all right. Yep, ain't that sick? She wants to know if he was single. Ashley. Jesus. But Ashley's sloppy anyway, so there's that. All right, this is sad. This is very sad. All right. Here is a diary. There's many of them. And they write in this diary. This is called, let's see, this is a poem. The jailer, my night sweats grease his breakfast plate. The same place card of blue fog is willed into position with the same tree and headstones. Is that okay? Is that all he can come up with? The Rattler of Keys? Oh my God, they were locked in rooms. I have been rugged and arred. 7 hours knocked out of my right mind into a black sack where I relax. Photos or cat, lever of his wet dreams. Something is gone. My sleeping capsule, red and blue Zeppelin, drops me from a terrible altitude. Car space smashed. I spread beaks of birds, only gimplets. What holds this papery day is already full of. He has been burning me with cigarettes, pretending I am Niagara with pink paws. I am myself. That is not enough. Let's see. The fever trickles and sniffles in my hair. My ribs show. What have I eaten? Lies and smiles. Surely the sky is not that color. Surely the grass should be. I can't read that because it's covering. All day, glorying my church of burnt matchsticks, I dream of someone else entirely, and he, for the subvision, hurts me with his something of fakery, his high cold mass of amnesia. How did I get here? Something criminal. I die with variety, hung, starved, burned, and hooked. I imagine him impotent as disaster thunder, and whose shadow I have eaten my ghost ration. I wish him dead or away. That is, it seems, is an impossibility. That being free, what would be dark, do without fever to eat. What would be light, do without the knife. What would he do with me? October 17, 1962. How sick is that? Hold on. Look at this. We, your blood family, will do all we can. So what this is here, hold on. Okay, so these are, what do they call it? There's hidden messages in here, but kind of, but not. Let's see, to Sydney. I don't know, but people have decoded them. Look at them all. Beyond our town, where the wilder things are. July 20th, 2000 something. Hope you liked your banner. I worked super hard on this just for you. I'm so happy that we're so close now. And don't worry, I won't forget about you while I'm in California, in Florida. I mean, who could forget you? LOL. Anyway, it's been great. Talk to you later. Okay. Even from 1,000 miles away, for the blues out there worrying about their Chelsea's, Harvard, So these are decoded messages here. Or I got the, whatchamacallit. So here she writes here, tears, because this is her baby, the teenager. Never imagined the joy and tears her future held. Poured out of the ocean of tears, pain. I've got myself a winner. Victim of his own. Maybe she was born with it. Into 1 minute, I was nobody. The next. Never to be. High excitement videos of a child. A risky power play, a child. Let's see. All night. Sad. Lifestyles. Preserve. He wanted, she wanted. No men she trusted. Young girls. Her childhood back. A teen, blonde beauty. Painful moments. The truth betrayed, broke her heart. Congratulations. Greatest graduate. Oh boy, can I read that? All right, let me make it bigger. Hold on. Ah! Sorry, guys. Okay, only once is it possible for someone to find a woman with such unsurpassed beauty. Every moment in your presence is like experiencing heaven on earth. The sound of your voice tickling my ears is the sound of angels. Jesus. But when we are about, I don't know what that is there. The agony, I long just to have you in my something. Something about near you longing. Let's see. Okay. But I rest with the knowledge that I will see you again soon. Another day, another dream. Jesus. Weeping teenage girl in a small dark hours just before dawn. Thank you, Misty. Thank you. Picture perfect, giggly, natural, soft, kind-hearted, cute, shy girl. Battle, beauty denies, shattered, intelligence. Born humble, generous, small, little traits. Jeffrey loves. No dreams, her tragic end attacked, and it was long, tragic tale of tears. Jeffrey loves for the person who has everything. The fearful. This man makes a sodium and crawls behind it like a worm. This woman on the telephone, she says, is a man, not a woman. The mask increases, eats the worm, strips the mouth and eyes and nose. The voices of the woman hollows, more and more like a dead one. Worms in a glottal stops, she hates. The thought of a baby, stealer of cells, stealer of beauty. She would rather be unalive than fat, unalived, and perfect. Here in the fierce mask magnified the silver limbo of each eye, where the child could never swim, where there was only him and him. November 16, 1962. Let's see. Look at me. Trying to figure it out, but I got the documents that show what these say. Please behave like the involved Homo sapien you are, and kindly refrain from licking. What if you didn't have to worry about Horror Island? Oh, look at that. Horror Island photos, the unexpected visit from. Okay. She's pregnant again. A lot of cold showers, blood on their hands, no doctor. Talk to no doctor, damage. And if you don't know, you can't help. The good performance, perfectly functional, even if they're not looking for help. The solution is death. Oh, look at that. Emergency. Play games with the whole world and a spontaneous outpouring of grief, the art of performance, the making of more powerful family. And I am the arrow, the dew that flies. Oh, I can't say these words because of YouTube. At one with the drive into the red. I am Condorus of the morning. A deep, deep sleep. Look at these kids, these girls. They are destroyed, you guys. What do they do to these kids? She even cried, one little child, control power and young kids. Oh, look at the baby. So this one girl, I don't know how many times she got pregnant, but I think the first two babies died and this baby lived. I'm not sure if this is this baby, but a baby lived and Jeffrey and Maxwell took it. I don't know. Probably raised it as their own. I don't know. Stay alert. We live where you live. Fatal attraction to just little you. Do not. You know you have choice. Little plan. Dared to search for meeting the anti-war plane. I understand how they feel, what they're going through because I've gone through it too. Without Martin Luther King, 2003 would look a lot like 1963. I fight to the end. I want to make people's lives better and change the world. To a dear granddaughter on your graduation day. This was June 13th, 2003 sent. For graduation, I wanted to give you something absolutely sure you didn't have. Jesus, you guys. So the family pretty much just let Jeffrey have their kid and trusted him. You guys think that's sick? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Yeah, I told you guys I'd be right back. All right. Hold on a minute. Oh, shoot. All right, we got that one. Hold on, please. Oh, shoot. All right. All right. There, they just read blogs. So sorry, Jeffrey, that things happen when your body had never been given the time to properly heal. So it came out in the toilet and I didn't know what to do. So I flushed a little tiny fetus. You have made me numb and I hate you for this. I hope I never see you again. I am not your personal incubator. Where is the baby? Where is Maxwell? Oh, that's what this is. That's blood. Blend in, hate this city. The toll of reporting on human anguish. That's sad. Background photo of the courtroom with words, our stand, you should never be alone. He should. Our stand, you should never be here alone. Through a child's eyes, protect the vanishing children. What I wanted was a place where dreams did not stop at dawn. Flashbacks. I won't let pain keep me from surviving in the danger zone. Who could have predicted this? I should have. So sad. Okay, so sad the city could be beautiful if it weren't filled with monsters. The blood from Leon is no longer there. Who could have predicted this? I should have. Is that what that's saying? I don't know. Tomorrow is halfway ultrasound for Jeffrey. This one's stuck. After they took the first baby who survived and the early miscarriage, I think it was called I no longer feel like a person but a vessel. Will they take this one too? Who has the first one? Where did I say Maxwell? I can't say her first name. Go. She's never around. I can't let myself get attached. I am not old or mature enough to even in a place to have a baby and be responsible for. I am not even able to focus on anything other than hiding this again. I have to go to eating disorder treatment prior to being in this situation again. I missed the entire fall semester of school. I'm so very exhausted. My body feels so tired. Will I ever be free? So sad. Okay, so yeah, we just read that. So it's Will, Will, ever, Everbebe, I am such a monster. I didn't counsel her. I can't unhear her screams. They haunt me. I couldn't even bring myself to look at her. I am a monster. I deserve to be haunted by her screams. I am so sorry. I'm so broken. So there's a baby. Wow. Some sick shit, you guys. Wow. All right. Oh, good. Okay, you can see it. There we go. Oops. All right. Oh my God, what is going on around here? All right. My mom lied about Mr. Gleekman all the time. She lied about work trips, about Michigan, and about Clearwater. Now he's unalived, and I'm being sent to live with her friend back and forth for how long? Went to a party at this huge house to meet this man named Mr. Robert and his pretty wife Jill. Same exact British lady from Clearwater was there. She talked to me all night. She wants me to come to her house in Florida so I can learn new things to get away from Mary? ? This is a clipping of moments of humor, compassion, and warmth. But now I think I may be lost. Is this normal? What is this stuff? What is this feeling? No one can prepare you for this shit. I'm so effing lost. Why did Mr. Colgan agree to this? Jeffrey treats me like I'm special property, and when I need Giselle, or whatever, however you say your name, Jeslyn, she is working with Mary, is just as batshit crazy as my mom. Joe Gibbs is so nice to Dan Schneider is a pig. A red skin, Hoggett. The other girls, well, some are nice, but 3 I hate. Alice is effing wonderful for them. Thank God my parents picked me up for being a Rockefeller. That plane Mr. Dana had me on was scary. Both he and Larry Sumner's are effing disgusting. Hope no retaliation to Tracy. I guess it is a royal thing. Gross. Andrew is like his brother. Wow. In that way, Blank should not brag about this. That was yucky. Does this lady even know you can have dignity if you've been with him? I know I have. Only Skittles. I am very sorry, little one. What are these bets and why do I have to take photos? I am lost. Mr. Moby, Mr. Robert, Mr. Staint, Udwich, Mr. Mora, Godlight, Mr. Atkins are not who they say they are. Run, run, run. Walk down Madison Avenue to 74th or 71st Street. My mother had lost her effing mind, even though Maxwell said it was best to take me home because Mr. Black is so important for some reason over my health. Is it Leon Black? There's going to be hell to pay. I ruined her trip, and I am dramatic, and that fat F bit me. He threw me on the floor, blood all over Jeffrey's carpet, and I'm the issue. Who F bites somebody? Sick. No one is that important, and Leon can go F himself. It's Leon Black. I think he is, well, he's rich. I know that. Leon Black. Underlined word in the poem, birth, cry, fatso, millionaire, it's violent, baby screaming, there's always a bloody baby. Oh, shit. Your 7 chins, still a ham. Why? Oh, my God. The government has been sitting on all this kind of stuff? Oh, my God. This is sick. I'm so sorry I keep failing. I no longer have 365. I have none. It goes to anyone but me, and I'm tired. People think you are good or bad like the CEOs who pretend. I heard the heartbeat even when she puts her hands over my ears. Aren't pictures enough for them? Torture. Should I deeply miss them? Have these all been? Does this make me a... Oh, man. They are always flights of horror. Whether it's with Jeffrey, Mr. Lands, Mr. K. Schneider, Gregory, Colgan, or one being borrowed, a seemingly good federal worker, even rented, is a horror, and nothing is as it seems. I'm so confused by everything, and people you expect to be good, like the old senators, like George Mitchell, who you would think would be good like Grandpa, are bad. Mr. Kimberly is deranged. The answer is crazy. It all is. Sorry, I'm muted. I had to take a drink of my Propel. All right. Oh boy, another one. Oh, okay. Oh, you guys, isn't this sad? You know, you know what? This is so sad. Yeah. Oh my God. So here's another one. For attorneys only. Yeah. Protect the pedos. Old enough to drive, too young to go anywhere fun. Happy sweet 16. I love you. Happy birthday. Whoever that is. Funeral. Watches a weep, lays to rest. There is a reason. Okay, I think this is the same person. What's that? What trees? Okay, let's turn this. Happy Valentine's Day. How have you, hold on. How have you been lately? Did you enjoy your weekend? I didn't. I didn't do anything all weekend. Weekend sucked. Something, God, I can't read the writing. I'm sorry. Something, I think I knew. I think I know what I'm going to do for my birthday. I thought to go to Olive Garden. That person is somewhere right now. Woo, sorry, guys. I'm trying to read this, but okay. Olive Garden. I'm going to Duravity. No. Right now, I'm so bored. Well, that's all I have to say. Oh, yeah. One more thing. Will you be my Valentine? Love you always. Hey, how are you? I was going to talk about you this before. Hold on. About this before, but you still had a boyfriend, and then I was going to talk to you about this morning, and you said to write letters, so I'm writing a letter. I want to ask you something. If you would like to go out with me, I already have your phone number. How are you? There is something I have to tell you. Well, to tell you the truth, I liked you since the first day you walked into my class. I was wondering if you would be, or it would be an honor if you would be my girlfriend. Well, I'll let you think about it. I always felt very detached from everyone else. I knew I was going somewhere different, that I was in the wrong shell, fueled by a father's love, the sister, computer technology, Vienna. Why is she always in charge? No understanding, stealer, seekers of souls. Jeez. 1,000 concerts ago. Not very relaxed. Strictly confidential. You're kidding. Can she help? Let's see. To get away from Mary. All right. Red light. Oh my God, you guys remember this? I do. Holy crap. Quiet. Open your eyes. There are a lot of things to think about. Even if you fill out the sexiest polka dot bikini, you would turn more heads than whatever. Oh, it's a Game Boy thing. That's right. Why are there so many questions? Moments of humor, compassion, and warmth. Lost. The way she was. Does it matter? Try it, feel it, memory. On her own, an old lady and a young lady. The little girl lost. What does that say? Hold on. Whoa. Where was I? There we go. You always think you're prepared for everything, and you think you have the knowledge of what's coming ahead. Diana, let's see, at Prince Charles Highgrove Estate in 1986, told BBS. Suddenly, this insignificant, ugly duckling was obviously going to be a swan. Fly her anywhere you'd like. Drowsy side effects. Jesus. This is sad. What a very jolly and amusing, attractive 16-year-old she was. Great fun and bouncy. Charles 32 court his teen queen. Ivana Trump, entrepreneur, she once asked me how I handled the press during my divorce. She said, "You came out of the divorce with dignity and pride, and that's how I would like to come out of mine." Jaws, remember that? It's good to be little. One more. Who can't tell you who knew? A story of a different America. No protection, no comfort from G, which is Maxwell. All convenience, a weekly indulgence. Ambassador. People come to your party for two reasons. Only because they like you, the other because they like to touch one child. Concerned about everything. Oh no, here's little babies. A sea of grief. This is birth control. Remember, you know our names. But it doesn't stop there. It never stops. Wishing you all joy and peace on Christmas season. Is there a way for you to break free? Take your tablets. That's how I survived. Why didn't anyone stop it from the start? Smile. It was on an incredible, exceptional, outstanding performance for a child. Nothing gets remembered. A personal, violent, heartbreaking, tragic nightmare. You either sink or swim, and you had to learn very fast. I swam. Travel to another state, New York. I was crying for help, helpless, evil, and hate, pain raging. You're sick, you should call 911. Tears of rage. Okay, I'm not going to read this whole thing. Oh, it's talking about the baby. I'm not going to read that. No. Goodbye. Hold on, I got a cough. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God. I can't believe this. I'm over here sneezing and coughing. It's not even springtime. What's going on? Okay. Protect us from the little girl lost, me. Ladies' man, terrible guy with the gift of giving girls in a world of wealth and privilege. This is about power, control, and the special roles to fulfill. Your voice has no power, tragic childhood, and no matter where you are, nothing gives you the power to be heard. Sorry, guys. No voice, tracker. Eternity. Oh my God. I keep coughing back here. I'm sorry. Okay. Anxiety is not finding. Good morning. Please explain. They know and won't talk about it. Her magic. How much do you need to see to know she's beautiful? No one picks up more dirt than his girl. So what's the difference between us and who else is actually like me? Could still make her laugh. Maxwell Shoe Company. Maxwell. That's interesting. No one will ever be able to fill them. I'll fight to survive with sensitivity and grace. You have everything to lose. Never forget where real beauty comes from. Beauty's from inside. Theory. For every problem, there's a soul shattering solution. Best medicine, deeply missed. Tears of rage, heart wrenching. Oh my God, hold on. Sorry, I had to take some allergy medicine. Oh. Okay, tears of rage, heart wrenching, murders, killers, flights of horror, yachts also. The more you pay, the more you get. Is this A, false, B, untrue, C, crazy? Who knows how many times, more times than I can count. Flights of horror. Okay. We understand that it takes more than days or weeks or months. It takes years and even decades to grow and nurture and to grow up big and strong. Develop into something that stands proud and magnificent. Sorry. Pay tribute to the determination required, and stable takes a really, what does that mean? And stable takes a really to produce such hardy roots. And let us all live by its simple creed: grow, blossom, flourish. Really, really long time. What's this? Colonel Williamsburg. Let's see. Okay, you guys can see that. Okay. Blank turned 17 years old on Blake. To send you away and take you away from your life. Taking time with shortened schedules. Hold on, let me make this bigger. Taking away your life, taking time with shortened schedules, and waiving all my absent days to fit in the scheduling of vile men. Was worth it? Not to be answered? I know I never have been. I'll never be able to forgive myself not being able to tell you what Miss Vicky does and what really happens in California and Florida. I hope you don't ever meet the fat pig Weinstein or the rest. It doesn't matter how far away you are, no matter how good you think you are, even the old president, they will get, she's talking about Clinton. Even the old president, they will get to you. He should, oh God, he should have been thinking of Chelsea, gross, in a plane, in a yacht in New York and DC, in the vineyard, on the island, in Palm Beach. It doesn't matter. Disgusting pigs like Alan Deutscheritz, Mr. Carruthers, Mr. Islam will hurt you, especially if Maxwell is busy or not with you. I feel broken and exhausted. I'm so effing tired and sick of this twisted game that is causing such physical and emotional pain. God, this is so sad. The pigs who call themselves smart and talk about Harvard act worse than animals. They make a bad name for animals. Just effing sick. Mr. Sauerkraut Cross and Martin Minsky are gross, but I felt sorry for Mr. Novak. He was uncomfortable with me. I believe schools do not equal to smart or good. It seems like trash, yucky, but still can't behave. The disgusting Mr. Staley? If anybody ever calls me Tinkerbell again, I will lose my mind. He left bloody marks on my arms from his belt, from his belt, and thought he had the right to call me when he had big Dumbo ears. I should have called him that in return. You've been very, very naughty girl. I think I'm going to break. Why would they allow Mr. Wiggins wait that long? Why would he bring a friend and make a video? I am so broken, and the procedure was so painful, blood all over the sheets. I can't play this game no more. I have to ask Maxwell for help. If anyone can make it stop, it would be her. She was so scared because I got so sick and was burning up with the fever. She put me in a freezing cold shower. I can't do this. Mr. Wells, Mr. Earn have blood on their hands, but so does Jeffrey, Mr. Jacobs, Conway, Bill, all of them who don't care if this happens. The game stopped, but not in the way I thought. I did not have to go with anyone except Jeffrey, and now him and Maxwell are fighting because I am now over 20 weeks with the baby, and we are certain it is his, and I had to go to the Bahamas like this. And for some reason, no plan has been made because he does not want a procedure, and she does, and I'm certain that this is, okay, I'm sure this time is critical, but they won't stop fighting. I do not want to be tied to Jeffrey for the rest of my life. Playing the piano well is not a good reason for someone has good genes or should have a baby. What about Maxwell? Am I too young and he is too old? Why is no one doing anything? I don't understand. I don't want this. I don't want another painful procedure, but I do not want this. The company does not protect kids. They used to find us, and now they are everywhere. I cannot escape. What the fuck? 2 white females. Okay, Blank glued 2 photos of girls she was there with. The white female on the left side of the page. Blank says they talked about ballerinas because Blank danced on point ballet shoes, and so did this girl. She says sometimes they called her by 2 names, and she thinks it was Blank, but not absolutely certain. But she was sometimes just called Blank or Blank, but Blank is not sure how it's spelled. The girl on the right side of the page was insanely beautiful and exotic looking. Her name sounded foreign, and it sounded like a peculiar name. She was not even going to guess how to say or spell it. She did not believe this girl was foreign because she spoke like an average American girl. Okay, that's all I got. Thank God. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing, you girl. I'm telling you. This stuff is so disturbing. It really is, all of it. And these are all powerful, powerful people. Billionaires. It's sick. What time is it? Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh. This allergy stuff should be going on now. This is crazy. Okay, let's go see what's going on at the Guthrie home. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, that's me. That's me. What the hell is going on there? Hold on a minute. Hold on, guys. Sorry. All right. Let's see, is this a live view? Nope, not no more. Never mind. I'll see what's going on. Let me look. See what else is going on the internet here. No. Okay, there's nothing going on. No, I don't know why. I just. Oh, God, I might have to go to the doctor for this shit. I don't know what's going on. Ugh. But yeah, I'll do some more Jeffrey stuff later. This is sick. It is so disturbing. And you know what's even sicker, and I'm going to say it, I'm watching people. They really want Trump in these files, right? That's all they wanted the Epstein files for. And look at it is bringing out so many other people, right? And I will say there is a lot of pictures of Trump, but did Trump ever go to the island, right? But anyways, they just wanted it. It's all backfired on people that wanted it out there. What are you talking about? Jeffrey allegedly hung himself in his prison cell. Nobody's gotten justice. Those girls will never get justice. All those teenage girls. Where are all those babies at? Sad. Very sad. All those dirty secrets. Oh, yeah, you got it. Google Jeffrey Epstein. Yep. Well, you know, I don't know. All right, I'm going to get going for now. So sad. I just can't. I just can't. But please hit the like. Misty, do you know how many people hit the like? It keeps saying 4. Only 4 people. I'm going to come back. You have a video. Okay. Hold on. Let me get up there. Oops. Oh gosh. I'm sorry guys. I hope this allergy medicine works. This is insane. Mm. Hello. How you doing?
Hey,
Hi. What you got going on?
so I just saw this video.
You want to share it?
Wait, let me see for a second. I'm trying to
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, good. I can't hear myself though. Okay. So let me see if it will let me share. Okay.
Okay.
So I want everybody to watch this video and see how the sister's face looks while Savannah Guthrie's making her plea.
Okay.
Dang it, let me get this out of the way.
Mm.
So it's odd to me. The facial expressions the sisters using, and also the brothers.
Look at this guy.
But I'm going to tell you how I feel like, this is just my opinion, that they know something's up with the sister.
Oh.
And I could be completely wrong. I don't know. This is just what I'm seeing. And because the sister looks more nervous than upset, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, she looks nervous, all right.
Yeah. So let's watch the brother while she makes the same.
You know there's no sound, right?
Oh, you can't hear it?
Uh-uh.
Did you hear it last time?
Mm-mm.
Oh, damn it.
I just thought you wanted us to focus on.
Oh no,
know,
because I
the-
wanted so you can see it when their face says she's speaking.
Yeah.
I don't know what settings changed on my computer. I have no idea. But anyway, they both have very strange facial expressions during this whole thing. The brother just looks nervous and maybe he's just not used to attention or whatever. The sister, on the other hand, in my opinion, looks very nervous, like she knows something. And the body language, yes, Melissa, it's just odd to me.
I think they all know something.
Maybe so. This is very interesting. Oh, it froze. Okay, so the sister just looks really nervous, like she's hiding something. That's all. And I had saw someone bring it up on another channel, and I was like, you know what? Let me do a side by side or two videos of just them, and let's watch it. But like I said, I don't know what's wrong with my damn settings, so it's like they changed on their own.
I hate it when that shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
Are you bringing something else up?
Nope, that's all I got.
I think, okay. I don't know what to think, actually. It's very confusing. It's very weird. Number one, why are you going to have your mom on a compound like that that's 84 years old and she can barely move, right? As they say, she's not very mobile, right? Why is she in $1 million house? I mean, there's a pool there and everything. She don't have anybody that comes and takes care of her, like, at night, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it's just weird to leave your 84-year-old mother like that in a home like that.
Unless she didn't want to live with anybody else. She wanted to live on her own because my mom's not that elderly yet. And I always say, why don't you just come live with me? Because I have the room and she just doesn't want to. It's something she is just not interested in doing. She likes having her own space.
Oh, I get that. But if
that is a lot to take care of. And upkeep in such a big house when it's just one person who probably doesn't have a lot of people coming over or, doesn't have younger kids because they all have their own families and such. So yeah, I get it.
But it's weird because if she has a problem with her mobility, it makes no sense. But what can you do now? She's gone, right?
Right.
You said you eat Snickers what? You said you eat Snickers upside down so you can feel the veins? What? Oh my God, you people are crazy. Oh my God. That is too funny. And that's a sister that the police came and searched and seized. And that's the last place she was. She was with them in their vehicle. So that makes sense to me. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see why they wouldn't, check the vehicle.
Yep.
So I don't know. At noon they'll do a press conference.
Yeah, at noon,
noon
right?
Central Time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So maybe they'll have new information by then. But it's better. There's nothing going on at her house.
The thing, they shut their mouth because FBI told them to, right? And FBI is going to be the one talking at this, not that sheriff. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
Yep. So we shall see.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was just the video. I am going, I have to do chores.
Okay.
So I'll be listening, but I won't be chiming in that much.
Okay. Okay.
So
Did you
see y'all
get
later.
were you able to open up that file?
No, I wasn't. I tried again a little while
Oh.
ago, but it's not a big deal because I've seen them, so it doesn't matter.
No, it does matter though. I compressed it and everything.
Yeah, no, something's up with it, but like I said, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, it is. Listen to me crying, pouting
I
like a
know.
little kid. No, come on. Hey, I was on a mission. I'm still on one, okay? All right.
All right, talk to y'all later.
All right.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Isn't she a nice girl? Oh, people. So I'm going to go for now. Geez, should I come back for that? Nah, I'll hold off on that. It's one big deal to kid. It is. So when things don't go right, it's a problem until I get it fixed. For real, I'm not kidding. It's bad, 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 bad. All right, everybody. You need more like Amber? Right. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And sorry about the depressing. I didn't know it was going to get that deep. The victims. That's just a little tiny bit. This is so disturbing. Jeffrey and his friends are, oh my God. I can't believe it. I got to go. All right. Goodbye.